classroom. I'm here today to talk about one of the many events of track and field, and it's running. But before we get started, I wanted to introduce Kelly. This is Kelly Sherman. She's our endurance coach, and she has a background in track and field. Before we get started, we're going to go ahead and do some warm-ups with some stretching and then some sprints, followed by some plyometric drills. So the first stretch we're going to do is a quad stretch. We're going to hold each side for 10 seconds for the sake of the video. Go ahead and switch legs. This is a good stretch to help the runners stretch out their quads. Okay, the next one is we're going to do a Samson stretch. This stretch is a deep lunge, and you're going to stretch out your hips. All right, go ahead and switch legs. All right, now go ahead and stand up, and we're going to do some plyometrics. We're going to do 5 jumping squats and then 5 tuck jumps. On your own pace, and just feel free to jump as high as you want just to get a good warm-up. Good. And 5 tuck jumps. Nice. Okay, so when we're finished up here, we're going to go to the track and we're just going to sprint 20 meters. So from the first set of white lines, we're going to sprint there and we're going to walk back 4 times on your own breath. So take as much time in between each set as you guys need. Okay, ready, begin. Okay, so we're going to get into some skills and drills. And we're going to learn the pose method, and this method is very popular with CrossFit endurance athletes by Brian McKenzie. He teaches this class, and also it was created by Dr. Romanoff. So to begin, what we're going to do is we're going to have your best posture, so your shoulders back. You're going to stand up straight. You're going to squeeze your glutes. You're going to pull your belly button in, and then have your shoulders back. The next thing I want you guys to do is to hop up and down as if you're hopping up and down as in a jump rope. So you just go ahead and hop up and down. So this movement is the same movement as when you're running. This is what you guys are doing. It's effective, it's easy, and you guys can probably do that for a long time. So the whole in with that is you're balancing light, you're staying tight, and you're staying compact. So go ahead and try bouncing up and down again. And this time I want you guys to not stay tight, and I want you to see how it feels. So go ahead and bounce up and down again and not stay tight. And then go ahead and tighten back up. You guys notice the difference there? Mm-hmm. A little bit? Okay, perfect. So this next thing I want you guys to do is when you guys jump up and down, I want you to land on your heels. Okay. Whenever you guys are ready. Try landing on your heels. So this is pretty hard for you guys, right? It's not very effective. You're not going anywhere with it. Next drill is a hop and lean drill. So go ahead and show on them. And we're going to do, so what you guys are going to do is you're going to hop like you guys were on 2 feet on your toes, and you're just going to slightly lean forward, not at your hips, but using your ankles. Go ahead. Good. Nice. Thank you. That's actually kind of fun. Go ahead and go back, and we're going to start doing, it's called we're going to use one leg. So you're going to bring one leg up. Bring that quad up, Jess. Yeah. There you go, perfect. And you're going to hold it there, and you're going to keep your foot under your hip. And the other knee is soft, so we're not keeping a hard knee, we're keeping a nice soft knee. And this is called your pose. Now, to go forward, all you're going to do is fall, and you're going to use your ankles to bend, and you're going to fall forward. And you're going to bring the other leg right back up as quick as you can. Drills that we could do is with the jump rope, and Coach Kelly is going to elaborate on that for us.
All right, hey guys, so these are some drills with the jump rope that will help reinforce the pose running method. These are good to do before you go out and run, just to kind of get that muscle memory going. So we go into our pose method, or our pose position with the jump rope. We do double leg hops with the jump rope. This is good just to get you to keep your knees bent and your ankles nice and loose. Okay, next thing we're going to do is a single leg hop with the jump rope. And make sure you do an even amount of jumps per leg. Next we're going to do a double hop, and then we're going to fall, or we're going to bend at our ankles and move our momentum forward. Good job, Jess. Now on your way back, just do the double. There you go. Eyes up. Thanks. All right.
I love jumping.
So now we're going to put it all together, and we're going to do a small little jog with the rope, and we're going to focus on maintaining our pose, fall, pull method. So I'm going to get set. Have that good posture, your shoulders over your hips, over your ankles, and I'm going to fall forward.
Notice she's bending at the ankles and not at the hips. Eyes are looking forward and she has a straight back.
Okay, Coach Kelly's going to go give us a little bit more in-depth about why we use the pose method.
First of all, the pose method is a more efficient way of running because we are running with our feet landing below our hips as opposed to striking our heel out in front of us. So what happens with a more, I guess I should say it's a traditional running pose, or it's the traditional running method because of some of the shoes that have been developed with the extra cushioning, but people tend to run with a heel strike. So what they're doing is their foot is landing in front of them with their legs nearly straight. So it's a high impact on your ankles, your knees, and your lower back. Also too, you are losing a lot of forward motion when you're landing with your heels out on your heel with your leg out in front of you. You're also creating a bit of a fulcrum, if you will, with the ground in your body, which is causing your body to move up and down as you run. That's a lot of wasted energy. So with the pose, we instead are using a muscle reflexes within our legs, having our feet land below us, and then we're just leaning forward to create forward momentum in our run. So we're using gravity and basically forward momentum to run smarter, not necessarily harder.
There's a couple things that we do not want to see, and we're going to go ahead and demonstrate those for you right now. Jess is going to do what I call a Superman running. So go ahead, Jess, and show them what a Superman run looks like. See how she's leaning forward, she has excessive arm motion. We do not want to see that. Things we do not want to see is trunk rotation. See how she's going back and forth and her head is bobbing all over the place. We do not want to see that. Now we have Coach Kelly demonstrating what we are looking for. Now that we have the basic fundamentals down of running, I'll see you guys out on the track.